Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. This evening, I wanted to go over one or two things that happened today. Very, very important point that you need to be aware of. This is very, 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 very important point I'm about to make. You know that Matahiru died barely a few days ago from plane crash. It seems as though there's been some sort of problem. They asked him about all the funds. He said, well, speak to my predecessors and everything else. We don't know what else would happen. There was some sort of talk about coups. We don't know. Fact is, the man died. The president didn't show up at his burial. The chief of army staff for the entire nation, and the president doesn't show up. Something doesn't add up there. But hey, that is why we are saying RIP One Nigeria. May so rest in peace, by the way, Matahiro. But, like we say, this is conclusive proof that Nigeria is a fraud. But now we are now hearing that there's a guy, General Yahya Farouk, is now the chief of army staff. Now, there's the leak of the video that came out celebrating, not even, they say celebrating. What about the family of Matahiro and all of those who died? Should it be a celebration? What are we celebrating? What, the killings going on? I don't understand. But anyway, let's watch. Let's have your view on this.
Don't be carried away. Listen up.
Your happiness, it has been registered. The Kwas is standing right before you.
Bear in mind, the last Kwas died in suspicious circumstances, a plane crash. This one they're celebrating. Never mind. And the family of the last Kwas is still obviously, mourning, and those who die with them. Is this should we be celebrating this? I don't understand. But listen on. Let's watch on.
All retire back to our beat. There's going to be a special moment that will be organized that will have this special celebration for the gift of God. Again, on behalf
a gift of God. And Nigeria was not created by God, though. Nah, let me tell you that now. Nigeria was not created it was created by man. And it's from the hand of a man. If you're going to say anything that God created Oyo State. God created Biafra. God created Middle Belt, all of the other countries and kingdoms before man came and dismantled it. And the people had the say in those countries, in those kingdoms. This Nigeria, we the people never had a hand in it. And the constitution, we never had a hand in it. There was no referendum. So this is nonsense what they're saying. But listen on.
of the Kwas, I wish to encourage each and individual of us to go back. You yourself, your family, your people back home, to submit the new Kwas in the hands of God.
God has nothing to do with Nigeria. I'm telling you now. God has nothing to do with Nigeria because Nigeria is a fraud. Think about it for a minute. Your constitution is being written by decree and it's been enforced on your head. You have no free will in deciding if you accept this, if you want this constitution, if you want amendments or changes to it. You've not been given that option. The military imposed this constitution on you till today, since from the 5th of May 1999. You've been ruled by a decree dressed up as a constitution. God has nothing to do with it. This is a fraud. The military are the ones who are controlling the thing. God has nothing to do with Nigeria. God can never bless a fraud.
By praying fervently.
Praying. You see, what is God praying God to do with your military work? Can you see the fraud already? Praying for what? What are you praying for? What are you celebrating? Nigeria is dead. R.I.P. Nigeria. R.I.P. one Nigeria. It's a fraud. I'm not supporting this in any way, shape, or form, and I hope you won't. I'm just stating what I see. Let me just make sure I get this to you. Yeah, we did get that, David. So you did see the information. Want to make sure that I'm trying to hear what he
The
has to
nuke
say.
was in the hands of God.
In the hands of God. For starters, God had no hand in making Nigeria. He didn't. Nigeria was forced upon us by colonials. Nigeria is not a name that we chose. It's not a name that we all signed up to. I am from the Oyo Empire. My other brother is from Biafra. My Middle Belt and Tiv people are from Tiv land. And other areas, the Middle Belt, the Niger Delta, likewise. There was no Nigeria. We had various kingdoms that was destroyed. God had no hand in the creation of Nigeria. This was a colonial construct. It's important we understand that. And we must dismantle that same construct because it has imprisoned citizens long enough. Yoruba nation will stand, Biafra nation will stand, Middle Belt will stand. We're not having this. In another video I'll be playing, you will see where the Fulanis, they've Kaduna has now been split into southern and into two. I'll give you more updates on that in the next video. But for the time being, the new Chief of Army Staff is General Yahaya Farouk, with much celebration. The body of the other one, the former one, has barely gone into the ground, and the 10 plus so other officers. And look at the jubilation. What's jubilating? What's to jubilate about? RIP one Nigeria. RIP one. Nigeria is a fraud. It's been created by the military with the support of colonials. Let me see. There is something I read somewhere. I wonder if I can find you that quote, and I'll read it to you to show you how crazy this is. Let me show you if I can find it, and I'll read you the thing, and I might even share it with you so you can see it. Let me just see if I can find it. 1 second, please. I want to find this thing for you, because sometimes people don't think. How can you, for 1 minute, think that a military constitution created by a military, who are by definition men of war, they have no idea how to run a nation. They have ideas about how to create wars, how to start wars, how to end wars, how to do, but to run a nation, that's not their expertise at all. To create a constitution for that nation, they have no idea. And here's what is bearing out what I've just said. Let me just see. Let me see if I can find that thing now. I'm trying to find this information for you, because it's very important that you understand that the Nigerian military they were never equipped to be able to do anything other than be military. There we go. Thank you. Now I'm going to see if I can send this to you. There is a section. In fact, I'm going to go into it. Let me see if I can go. I'm going to go into it. That's it now. If I can find it. If I can find that section. It'd be interesting. Let me see if I can find this section. There is a book called Nigerian Military, a Sociological Analysis. And I believe I kept a copy somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. What it said is very, very revealing. If I can find it. Right, here we go. Is that there? Yeah, thank you. Now, I'm going to forward this. You will see it come up in a minute. I want you to see this. I actually want you to see this. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. This is very, very important. Because when we're saying it, sometimes it doesn't make any sense. We're just saying it. But I want you to see this. 1 second, please. Just give me a minute. I'm going to get it out of the way. So here we go. Now you will see it come up. Now I want you to see a section in it. Where is that section? I hope it works. Damn. I hope it works. So it may not work, but I will endeavor to try and bring it to you. Okay. It's not going to let me do it because there's a page 1 that I wanted you to read. There's a one particular page that I wanted you to read. Different page 134. Yeah, here we go. Is that it? Yeah. If I can find it, I'm going to try and read this to you. I'll see if I can find it. It talks about the fact that the officers, they are no more than mere military men, meant for the field of war. They have no idea about how to run anything, about talk less of a governance. And these are the same people who are writing our laws. The same people. So let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find that one. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can find you that section. Let me see. It's introduction. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe I'm getting into something here. Let me see. Let's have a look. Oh, interesting. Should we go for page 133? Can we do that? It looks like I may be able to do that. Page 133. Oh, sorry. No, not that one. Now, I want you to look at something. I'm just trying to read something to you in it. As I'm sorry, I just stumbled on this now. So please don't, just bear with me. I stumbled on this by pure accident, and I may well be able to give you a bit of information. They're talking about, but I'm trying to tell, there's a section I want you to understand, to read, to grasp. And I will do my very level best to make sure you get that. Let me see if I can find it. Not part of the book review. 2 military coups. You see, they don't want you to. I know I've kept something somewhere, but I want you to, in this book, basically they're saying that they are military officers. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. I'm trying to read you sections of it now. No, it's not here. Listen, I'll come back and find it for you. I'll find this section and I will bring it. I will do a separate section on it. But basically, the reason why I'm talking about this is a good book for you to look at anyway. That one there, Nigerian Military, a Sociological Analysis, Authority and Revolt, 1960-1967, Robin Lockham. Now, it's very important when you're reading this to understand the context. Let me see. I'm just trying to see if I can get this thing for you because it's very important. I believe section, that page 133 is such, there's a particular page that talks about the officers and what they are trained to do. They are only meant to be in field of war. So a general writing a constitution for a nation should get alarm bells ringing in that nation. Did you hear me? A general who is involved in shaping or forming any constitution and then bringing people in to rubber stamp it should set alarm bells ringing. But there was no alarm bells. They did not allow anybody. They put in a decree. The Nigerian constitution is a decree. And I'm giving you more and more evidence. I'll come back with that paperwork when I find it and I will show you. But in the meantime, you've seen the other guy. This book is worth a read and it'll give you a bit of an insight. The Nigerian Military, a Historical Analysis of the Authority and Revolt, 1960 to 1967. So anyway, Enough of that. I'll stop for now. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. As ever, please share this podcast. Again, before I go, actually, I just remembered. You notice that the officer, let's go back. The officer in question is, have you seen the name? General Yahaya Farouk. What does that tell you? Another Fulani man. You are a Fulani nation. If you're in Nigeria, I'm not a Nigerian. I'm a Yoruba man. We're going for Yoruba nation. My Biafra brothers are Biafrans. Middle belts are middle belt. We are getting away from it. We're taking away from the whole thing entirely. We are going to dismantle contract in Nigeria because we were never given a referendum. And you can quote me on that. There was never a referendum to decide about this constitution. This was a military imposition of a decree dressed up as a constitution. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.